ready to watch some haunted TikToks with me? That's right, the cats are joining me today. Hello, my spooky crew, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Alex, and thanks for coming to my spooky corner of the internet. TikTok has been a part of my life for a little over a year now. I've just reached over 22,000 followers on TikTok. Yay! I found an audience debunking haunted TikTok. Now, if you're not familiar with haunted TikTok, it's basically like a hashtag type of situation. I could be wrong too, so Gen Z, feel free to correct me. So there's paranormal TikTok and haunted TikTok, witch talk, witchcraft TikTok, and whatnot. And I've somehow found myself in a situation where I've gathered a following debunking haunted TikTok. Now, a lot of the really big haunted TikTok accounts are obviously fake. It's obvious, like fishing line and string. But what's funny is a lot of these big creators will not even admit it. Does this mean I'm no longer a believer in the paranormal? No, I've always been somebody who describes themselves as a skeptical believer. Like, I do believe in the paranormal, and for the most part, I believe in the existence of ghosts, but you're gonna have to show me something that's really compelling that I can't debunk, or I have to experience something that, for me personally, I can't really debunk at all. Like, whereas I know my truth and whatnot. So this means like when I see orbs and things flying off the walls and moving in a video, I'm always going to be skeptical because I'm always going to think of alternatives that could have been created to make that video happen. I have decided to pull up 10 TikTok videos that I have been tagged in by my followers asking me to debunk it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to react to it, and then I'm going to try to debunk it. We'll see what happens. It may be a total and utter fail. We'll see. So let's get started. Actually, before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and feel free to click on that notification bell so that you'll know every time I upload a new video. Now, if you subscribe to my channel but don't click on that bell, there's a good chance you may never hear from me again, because that's how YouTube works. All right, so this first video comes from the Shanley Hotel, and the Shanley Hotel is very well known to be haunted. They just created a TikTok recently, so they've been sharing like random videos, I'm assuming from like other investigators about their investigations, so let's take a look. Huh. Okay. So already this video is telling me where to look, so watch a top of stairs fast shadow. So okay, have you ever watched a movie with like outdated CG effects and it just looks like it doesn't belong in the video? I kind of get that from this video. Like, the shadow, like the pixelation of it doesn't match the hallway. Now, this is just my opinion. I have not been to the Shanley Hotel. I was not present when this video was made, so I'm not saying that it's fake. I'm just trying to debunk it from my perspective. I mean, if I were to say it looks like anything, it looks like it's an animal of some kind, like maybe a dog. It could be a dog or a cat. It looks a little big to be a dog. No, it looks a little big to be a cat. So I'll say that it's, yeah, it's probably, if it was a shadow of anything, I would say it's a shadow of a dog. But that's interesting. Shanley Hotel. Be sure to follow them on TikTok for more videos. Okay, so I'm going to look at this other one. Okay.
Got sent to me as a part of an actual paranormal investigation. Let's watch. So we see a dust orb or something go, and it sets off the Ring doorbell. Let's watch these little dust orbs.
Yeah, I see dust orbs.
Unknown noise.
Okay.
Another orb.
I appreciate that he's saying that they're dust orbs.
See those stairs.
Okay, looking at the stairs.
Another orb. Top of the steps. Light on, light off. The person who sent this to me is a reputable person in my community and says that this is 12:30 at night and they were asleep.
Okay, so I do appreciate how the investigator that is talking, he is actually saying like, you know, some of these are dust orbs, and I see they do have a hardwood floor, and it really doesn't matter whether you have like carpet or hardwood floors. I mean, if you have dust, you have dust. I would almost argue that having a hardwood floor makes you more susceptible to like flying orbs because there's really nothing for like the dust to stick to, like unlike carpet fibers. But the orb that he says that's on the stairs, I feel like it's also a dust orb because it's very, you can see it between the railing, but that doesn't mean that that orb is actually between the railing. It could be closer to the camera lens. And then the family was home when this video was taken, so it's really hard to confirm that really that no one made the lights go on and off. I mean, it really could have been anyone. And the other side of it that I look at, if we were to say that this is paranormal, I would almost wonder, like, why did the light go off? I mean, they're not trying to capture anyone's attention. Apparently, this is motion sensor detection on the camera. So now, motion sensors on cameras are built to detect like patterns in movement and stuff. So something physical had to have set it off. One could argue that it could have been the dust orbs, or if they have an animal. We don't know if they have an animal. That was never confirmed. But the light going on and off is interesting. But like I said, the family was home and apparently this was at 12:30 at night and they were sleeping. Do we really know that for sure? There's also, I don't see a timestamp on this Ring camera. There's no timestamp on it, so how do we know that this actually happened at 12:30? Now, I know the creator said like they know the person, they have integrity, they're dependable, so really I'm not really quite sure what to think of this, but it's interesting, but I'm not convinced really. And also it takes a really hard it takes a lot to convince me. So, and this is from the TikTok account Ghosts Are Scary to Me with number 2. So I put their handle on the bottom. I also have links to all of these videos in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. All right, let's look at the next video. Haunted Wesley Manor. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, there's a lot of dust in this place. A lot of dust. Oh, I see what they're talking about. So clearly there is an air current in this place because like the dust is going sideways, so that tells me there's like maybe a fan going or there's some wind. Let's take a look again. Haunted Wesley Manor. I don't know anything about this place. I'm gonna want to research, but I see, do you see like the little, it looks like there's a little boy creeping around the corner? Yeah. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah. He peeks around. That's interesting. I wonder if the creator had noticed it. Now, yeah, it's very much a looking over. He's like, oh, are you still there? Looking back over. Are you still there? So, I do like this one. This one's fun. Now, if I were on this investigation and I saw the little boy peeking over, I'd be like, hey, little guy, what's up? Or little girl, hey, little one, what's up? So this one does make me giddy because these are the experiences I live for. So, now granted, it's freaky. Now, if I were there in person and I see that, I probably would have been like, okay. Looks like Zoe lost interest and Chloe is sound asleep. Haunted Wesley Manor, you are interesting. All right, here's a video from Marie Anna White. Okay, so this one I've already given my thoughts on TikTok, but I'm able to give more of my thoughts here. I've already gone through this one on TikTok, but TikTok only gives me a minute, so I can't really like verbalize a lot what I want to say. So anytime that there is a piece of evidence that seems like it's too good to be true, it usually is. And I think with this one, it is too good to be true, but let's watch it.
I only have one baby at my house today. The rest of them are with grandma. You can clearly hear my baby in the living room crying. I was on the toilet when I felt like something was watching me. I've been on edge ever since I took a picture and my dad was behind me by the door. So I decided to turn the camera on and record. This is not my dad. I don't know what it is. I know you've seen it move before and after, I gasped.
Who are you? Hello?
Okay, so I don't know if I actually see it move. I don't know if it's like a change in angle and whatnot. Now, I used to have shower doors just like this when I was living in California, and you could see shapes, like, because the way that the plastic is made and the way it's molded, it can make some really weird shapes, especially if you had just taken a shower and you can, like, actually wipe moisture down to make things look like other things. I'm really skeptical of this particular video because the entire time, because she says in the video that her dad is behind her, so she has support. Because I totally get, weird, I totally get being scared and not wanting to, like, look further, but here's my deal. I wish she had opened the door. Why didn't she open the shower door? Like, you see it right there. You have support behind you. You're already in the bathroom with this thing. Why won't you take the extra step and open the door? Like, that's where I don't get. Like, if you were that freaked out, why did you stay? Why didn't you leave the room? And her tone of voice doesn't tell me that she's scared, especially with the hello. Like, that sounds more annoyed than scared. Because I can tell you, like, my reactions if I'm scared or freaked out or excited, I'm like, whoa, hey, you know, there's an intensity to my voice. And with other really stoic paranormal investigators that I know, they're kind of similar. I don't get fear from her tone of voice. I get more annoyance or calm. Like, I don't sense fear from this. So I wish she had opened the door, because that's, and also, I don't know if you've noticed, but the video is shot in black and white. It's black and white. Why did she film it in black and white? Like, was there something she was trying to hide? Now, she did do a follow-up video where she had her kids go into the shower and compare, but however, again, those videos were in color. This video was in black and white, so we can't really get like a good picture of what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced with this video. All right, let's take a look at another haunted TikTok, and let's take a look at Real Ghost Hunter 1. Looks like Real Ghost Hunter 1 says that this is 2 real ghosts. The last one is full figured, unbelievable footage. Well, my expectations are set really high. All right, here we go.
Caught on tape before. Here you go. You're welcome.
All right, let me watch this again. Give me a minute.
So if you've never seen real spirits caught on tape before, here you go. You're welcome.
Okay. So I love the like the metal version of This Is Halloween coming up. There's a running joke that a lot of paranormal videos on like YouTube always have like Evanescence or Marilyn Manson as like the background music, so this one did not disappoint. Now, 2 real ghosts. Okay, I hate to say it, but it looks like out of focus bugs or out of focus moths. Or, this is kind of gross, it could even be 2 dust bunnies like floating through the air. It's very obvious that they're blowing to an air current. So I'm definitely not convinced with this. And plus, to say that these are real ghosts, like, what makes a real ghost? What is a real ghost made of? I probably would have framed it differently, like, oh, hey, you know, check out this interesting video. But I understand with TikTok, you want to get views and you want to get hits and you want people to watch as long as possible. So I understand why they went with this angle. But yeah, this is easily debunkable. I mean, shoot, this could even be lights, like headlights coming through. Like, the more I look at it. That's interesting. So that was from Real Ghost Hunter 1. Let's take a look at another one. Let's do, this one's from Sam, I guess, or Sam, I guess. All right, let's take a look at this video.
The white Challenger, that's mine. That's my dad's Jeep. He went with my mom to the store in her car, and both of my sisters are at work right now. I'm by myself with my dogs. Hi.
Cute dog.
And I'm hurt, but that's okay. And I'm hearing like all of this. You hear that? I don't know where it's coming from. And I've looked everywhere. I don't know where the sound is coming from.
It's coming from the pantry.
God. Seriously?
Huh. Okay. This is interesting. Let's watch it again.
Okay, so I'm home by myself. That's
I want to get a closer
my car
look.
right there, the white Challenger. That's mine. That's my dad's Jeep. He went with my mom to the store in her car.
Okay, so, you know, so what's interesting is, like, she doesn't hear the banging. How does she know when to record, and how does she know when the banging is starting again? You know, which is interesting because it's not consistent. Like, the banging is not consistent. So, like, how did she know it was okay to start recording, knowing that the bangs would come back? So, I find this is another one who's actually really, really calm. Like, oh, I don't know where this is coming from. Like, dang. Okay, so it looks like, okay, if I had to give a theory to this, I would say that it's somebody behind the kitchen island. So, like, and they may be pulling on the door with, like, fishing line or a string that you can't see. Here's the thing with TikTok videos, like, they're not really that great of quality if you're recording on the app. There are higher quality TikToks if you record off the app and then you upload to TikTok. That's a different story. But she's recording this on her phone from TikTok. So, and what's funny is you don't really get a clear picture of the island the whole time. So there really could be somebody yanking on the string. And if you pull on a latch door, it does make that banging sound. So, because, you know, she's doing like this on her phone, the camera's moving like that. So to me, it could be really easy and she also pans away from the kitchen island for a moment, which would give someone time to move to the other side of the island and be able to do this unseen. So this is another one where I'm not terribly convinced. Let's do a short one. This comes from Heat 1979. So let's take a look at this one. This one's 9 seconds.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right
I'm a crochet crafting
now.
woman.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Okay, so with this one, okay, we definitely see a shadow walking by, and there is a light source on their faces. So if it was a person, I feel like we would have seen that, we would have seen like their features, so something more defined and not just a shadow. That's pretty cool, but kind of like with the Shanley Hotel video, the quality of the shadow is a bit of a different pixel quality than the rest of the video, just with the way it moves and everything. So, I need to watch this one more time just to make sure I'm settled with my theory. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's her hair. Like, her hair, like, maybe if she had it in a ponytail, like, and it was out of focus. Because she has her head this way, and then she has her head here. Oh, no. Well, because whatever it is, I see also the shadow on her red sweater. So, that's interesting. That one might actually have me a little bit stumped. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's look. This is from I Am Ruby. I Am Ruby. This is about a minute long, so go on this journey with me. Let's see what I Am Ruby has to say.
So this picture was taken by a friend of mine when I was stationed in Corpus Christi. She's a single woman. At the time, she was a single woman, didn't have any kids, and she had just got her eyebrows done, so she wanted to take a picture in her car to send to her boyfriend. She took the picture, and when she sent the picture, he said, "Who's in your back seat?" And
I like her ink.
Mind you, she didn't have any children at the time. She's Mexican, didn't have any white children.
Pick at the end,
but if
okay.
you look at this picture, zoom in and lighten it, you can clearly see 2 children. I'm getting chills. 2 children in her backseat. Freaked me out.
Okay. Yeah. I see that. Yeah, I have the same face, like.
Mind you, I lightened this picture already, but you can see them right there.
Okay, so I definitely see the one. I don't see the second child, unless he's right next to the other kid. But yeah, I literally see a kid going. Now, unless unless there's a real kid there, that is actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's almost like a girl. It's like a girl with blonde hair and bangs, like those terrible straight across bangs from like the 80s and 90s. Whew, I lived that life. Yeah, I just love the look on her face too. She's like, I'm gonna bomb your picture, girl. Like, gosh, that's a great picture. If it's legit, this is pretty cool. I can't even really say that's pareidolia. Like, like we're trying to make a face out of the patterns. That might be with the second ghost because I cannot see the second one. For the life of me, I can't see them. So I like that one. That's really cool. See, okay, this is how you know that I'm kind of weird because instead of going like, oh my gosh, I'm like, hee, when it comes to spirits. Anyway. Okay, I like that one from I Yam Ruby. Let's take a look. I got two more. Let's take a look at, we'll look at one more story time video. And this is from Jess Crossman. Here we go. Meh.
I have been out here in the middle of the bush for 2 weeks and I spend most of my time in this ambulance. And this has not happened to me so far while I've been out here, let alone ever in my whole entire life. And I thought that I would share it with you. This is what happened to me earlier on today. Okay, I'm actually nervous to do this right now.
Okay.
But it keeps turning on itself. Like you can turn on the main power surge if you press the button. But I'm not pressing any buttons. The keys are in my hand and it keeps turning on. Literally. The lights and the fan keep turning on in the back of the ambulance.
Huh.
So let's just test a theory. If there is anybody here with me right now,
where's the button?
You'll do what you just did.
Where's the button? Oh.
Oh my god!
Okay. So that's a legit freak out. So I don't know. Like, okay, aside from her actually pushing the button, I'm not sure how else can be explained unless there's a short in the ambulance and it needs to be fixed. Now, I also don't know if there's somebody else in the van or the ambulance with her, so because we don't actually see another person. That's the only way I could actually explain that, but if she's truly alone and her hand is nowhere near that button, that's really interesting, and given that, she drives an ambulance, I mean, I'm sure they've probably had a few deaths here or two with the ambulance, so I'm wondering if maybe someone took a liking to her and they just stuck around for a bit, or they want her attention. I don't know. That is really interesting. Okay, last video. Here we go. Okay, so this one was sent to me by a friend. Or no, I actually got tagged in this, and this is from a Heaven Salter. That's the TikTok handle, Heaven Salter. So it looks like this is security footage, maybe motion activated. Not sure. Let's take a look. All right. I'm wondering, it looks like it's an office or a warehouse. Okay. Is that a guy? Okay. Oh. Door shuts by, and the string. Okay. And the camera spins around and follows him. Okay. Oh, and the camera spins back around. Interesting. It's all like a swivel mount. Ooh, the light came on. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay, so the light's back on completely. And. Okay, there's a reflection of a person there. Okay, okay, so let's talk through this a little bit more and let's watch it again. So I see that so I'm wondering, what is he doing in the closet? Like, is it a janitor's closet, or like, he doesn't really do a lot except stand and stare? Maybe I just saw the figure in them too. Okay, so what stands out to me is the door closes and then the chair moves. Hypothetically, there could be a person inside of this closet or room, and they pulled the string to close the door, and they pulled the string to make the chair move, because the chair is moving into the same direction as that room. So that kind of tells me that maybe there's something going on, like from a physical standpoint. So, like, there's a person manipulating this. Although the poor man in there, I mean, that's a genuine, that seems, it's either really fantastic acting or it's a genuine, like, oh crap, I need to get out of here. So, and the fact that we see someone there at the end, I mean, okay, so I see his reflection in the door. I see his reflection in the window, and then he closes the door. So hypothetically, however big this room is, there could be someone like out of the view of the window on the side. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this is probably debunkable, especially since the door and the chair, they all move into the same general direction. Like, they're all moving to one source. What do you think of these haunted TikTok videos? Let me know in the comments. Do you think they're real? Do you think they're fake? You can click on the links below in the description to watch each video. I'd love to hear what you have to say, because I gave my theories. What are yours? And as always, feel free to share this video with your friends and family who also enjoy the spooky stuff and haunted TikTok. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next round.